Before this next song, I'm going to welcome someone to the microphone, a dear friend and advocate. Nay, he is the champion of Aidy Bell. So honored to have him here. Please come and say something, Michael Ellsberg.
How many people here are seeing Aidy for the first time tonight? All right, so how many new Aidy fans do we have? How many old school Aidy fans do we have here? Oh yeah, this is their hometown. Well, I'm pretty old school. I have been a diehard Aidy fan since about the fall of 2013 when I saw her at a house party. And this night, I can say from having tracked her very closely since then, and I know there's people, there's family members who go way back before that, but that's when I got on the scene. This is a very historic night in Aidy history because, to my knowledge, this is the first time that Aidy has gotten together a band. And by the way, what a band is this? Master musicians. James, Jeffrey, Lowe, Matthew, all coming together. This is the first time she's put together a band, so this is really the first time that you are hearing Aidy play a band. Yeah. So mostly we're here for art and spirit and beauty and fellowship, but there's also one other small but important reason we're here, and that's for money. Specifically money and resources that is going to fund Aidy's first studio album, which is called Silver Wheel, as recognized by that wheel there. So in my request for you to support this, I'm just going to tell one brief story. And by the way, I'm recently become Aidy's business manager, volunteer basis. So she's the art, all these people that are, I'm the money person. But here's the story about this. The microphone that you're listening to tonight, it's a $200 microphone, which depending where you stand, that's either a lot of money or a little money, but there it is, it's 200 bucks. And the reason she is singing on this microphone is last summer, she played a gig called at Orcas Festival, Orcas Island, which was just like this. It was a beautiful crowd, just like yourselves, roughly the same size. Fantastic sound. By the way, let's hear it for the sound, please. So it was a magical night, just like tonight. And at the end, Aidy was like, I love that mic that I sang on. This was like the perfect mic for me, and she loved it. I asked, I said, well, you should have it. Is it super expensive? There's mics that are tens of thousands of dollars. She said, no, it's 200 bucks. I said, wait, what microphone do you have right now? And she's like, it's not that good, it's so-so. I mean, this is like years of gigging, right? And just as a fan, I wanted to pull out of my pocket, and I did. I ordered her on the spot a $200 microphone for a greedy reason. It wasn't, it was obviously helping someone, but I was doing it mostly out of greed. I wanted to hear her sing on this microphone that she's singing in right now. So whether it's $2 or $20 or $200 or $20,000 or whatever is an amount that works for you, Aidy is roughly $8,000 away from having her first studio album. This is like, imagine if you were back in the day and it was like, Bob Dylan. It's like, man, I'm 8,000 bucks away from my first album. And you knew that was gonna be like an iconic album for 50 years to come. Well, we're in that moment right now. We're in that moment where someone who is going to be famous. Now who cares, right? It's about the music. It's just as good now as when she's gonna be famous, but she is gonna be famous. And you're gonna look back at tonight and you're going to say, I was there, and I went in my wallet, and I supported the creation of this iconic album. So please, when those baskets come around, let's collectively, literally together, create legendary art. Thank you so much.